Emergency powers. Hey! Yeah! We did it! Greetings, everyone. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you are here. We're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena today, as always. These are some of the highlights from our stream, and I really hope you enjoy the games. If you do really enjoy the program, please don't forget to leave a like and subscription. It really, really helps the channel. So without further ado, let's get to the games. So you can definitely propose cards for the given stipulation. So anything that kind of belongs in this deck, obviously, by all means, please do. I was going to suggest Emergent Ultimatum. Well, that's fair. Yeah. Fabio, glad you made it. Good to see you. I mean, I'm sorry, Sakaiger. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Alright, so there's that, and that, and that. Close that. Come over here for that. There we go. So what other cards do we want in here? Like... Obnixilus? I mean, yeah, I mean, sure. Good lord. I didn't realize Obni would have so many hits. Something like that. Maybe, are we on... Is that... Are we gonna be like blue-black stuff? Or are we, doing, like, mono-black? Because there is, oh, whatever the heck the name of that. Underworld Dreams, yeah. Because Underworld Dreams, whenever an opponent draws a card, it deals damage to them. So if we're doing that, you know, there's that. Nice, Mame. Nice. What's the white card that taps to let you and an opponent draw a card? Lump is different. That's the one. That's when it blocks. Everybody draws. So we could do. Secret Rendezvous. You and target opponent each draw 3 cards. How does that sound? If we're in white and black. Emergency powers? I mean, I'm on board with all these things, but we got to decide what colors we're going to be on. All right. So what are the color recommendations? Because I've got to be able to put them into a poll, but I only get 5 options. Odd Virgo, darn it, glad you made it. Okay. Manage poll. New poll. Just a 1-minute poll though, so it's gonna go up very fast. All colors? Oh my goodness, Patrick Grande, darn it, good to see you. That's right. That seems tough, but maybe. Esper. Or... Is that it? Frosty Flavors, darn it. Yes. I mean, sort of. We just decided it is Sheoldred and Howling Mine. 1-minute poll to decide the colors. So get your votes in for sure. Lest we wind up being more indecisive than is necessary. We like to make the deck building relatively quick so we can get right back to the games if at all possible. Alright, we'll do that. Yes. Well, it is a lot of fun drawing flies. We do have a great time. It's just, you know, getting everybody to settle on one thing. It definitely suffers from the too many cooks in the kitchen thing sometimes. And I try and direct things as much as possible, but I do want it to be chat's deck, right? Or essentially. All right, so it is going to be Esper. All right, so that means it is going to be blue and black and white. So all of the, like, Underworld Dreams has probably got to go. I mean, maybe we'll leave one for all you hooligans that want that. I mean, emergency powers, sure. It is 7 mana. That's a lot. So are we on Narset then? To stop them from drawing extra cards? So our Howling Mine is just great? Or are we going to try and kill them with the Narset? Or I mean with the Sheoldred. Alright. Well... Lauren of the Third Path. Ah, okay, sure. I mean, a little graveyard hate didn't hurt. Well, I mean, it just depends, right, Billy Betty? Because Narset and Howling Mine is insane. And they're already dying anyway, so why does it need to be faster, right? Like, the advantage would be that they don't draw into answers for the Sheoldred, right? Yes, I understand. It does shut down the extra card drawing, but what happens in this deck if we just have Howling Mine and they kill our Sheoldred because we're letting him draw a bunch of extra cards? Well, then we kind of lose, right? So we could Narset as a, you know, an alternate win condition. Operation Remy, glad you made it. Good to see ya. I mean, we can. What other blue cards do we want? Because we could do any of these. There's Hero of Dominaria, which is just great with the strategy. But Teferi Slows Sunset is very good. Teferi Time Raveler is good. You know, I mean, guys, you have to give me specific cards. Because that, we got to keep it moving, you know? You got to keep it moving. So we probably do need some sweepers. Like... Smothering Tithe is in there. There's already 4 of them, right? Farewell? I mean, alright. Karn's Temporal Sundering? Is that... Ugin is legal? Is that where we want to be? Why are we on Fateful Absence? I mean, you know, that's fair. If you have the emblem, yes. Like Fateful Absence is awesome and everything, but we've got black. Why would we not run the like Void Rend or something? Dig Dog, glad you made it. Good to see ya. Isn't Void Rend just like better? Almost out of cards here, folks. Can we keep like Underworld Dreams and Secret Rendezvous? I mean, I definitely think some amount of interaction is going to be good, right? I mean, Secret Rendezvous makes great content, but I'm not sure. Just because we voted on it, Operation Remy, and the other one won. I mean, we could, Raylan. We do have Day of Judgments and Doom Scars already. Which it's true they do conflict a little bit with Sheoldred, but we have a total of 6 creatures in the main. So I don't think Settle's very good because it gives them a bunch of lands, and sometimes they can just, you know, hard cast a bunch of stuff afterward, right? I would Void Rend before Fateful Absence unless you need both. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I'm just saying, like, there's also a bunch of other, like, there's the Go for the Throat and stuff. I think Go for the Throat is, for the most part, better than Fateful Absence. Right? Well, the problem with Rusto is it's... Wait. What the heck? Where are you? Isn't it white and black? Or... What did I filter? Oh, it was just the client was trying to catch up. It's like, come on, man. See, it's a 4-mana card though, right? It's kind of a lot. No, the stipulation is Howling Mine, Sheoldred. Displacer Kitten. I mean, Lich's Mastery is tempting as Kanta. Oh boy. This Kanta definitely looks pretty good here. Yeah, we should probably do that. But what do we cut for it? Like, just a 1-of over maybe Day of Judgment? Or is it over... Blue-Black Rusto was actually a... for Vanishing Verse. But Vanishing Verse doesn't get some of the problematic stuff in the format, right? Like the Grease Fangs and stuff, Fabio? And this can't be countered, which is nice. You know? Let's try it out. I mean, this is the stipulation, right? We've got the Howling Mine, we've got the backup Quetzal, so it's this is Sheoldred at home, is what this card is. But you know, Team Rocket Grunt Time, glad you made it. Good to see ya. Uh-oh, emergent sequence. Fair enough. So do I call you Odin today, Tom, or is today a Tom day? Oh, okay. 5 for the high, -5 for the high, -40 for the windshield. Good lord. Heavens to Murgatroyd. That seems chilly. It's a Tom day. All right. Well, good to hear. Good to hear. All right, folks. 7 cards in hand. Legitimate business person. Glad you made it, my friend. Obsidian. Thinking about things. Considering. Deciding. Maybe. Minus 13 in Belgium today? Good lord. Folks, it was beautiful all day in Oklahoma, so, you know, sucks to be you. Just saying. It was actually a little bit on the chilly side. You know, I thought to myself, huh. If this was any colder, I might even consider a coat. You know? Gonna go and play in the snow. Hey, feels good. I love that. Love playing in the snow. Driving in the snow, less so. Uh-oh. Oh, emergent sequencing a lot. Rarely snows in Vancouver. I mean, that makes sense. It is indeed, okay. Where the wind goes whipping down the plains, you know. The beatings are taken. Cards are drawn. And yeah, just gonna sweep it away. We don't want them casting like Ugin or something next turn, right? I would love to, Tom. Cold and get wet and gets everywhere. Not like you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. Let's go with the Smothering Tithe first. And Godless Shrine. Oran Reef Ooze is... it's scary. Admittedly, all of these had counters on them. So, we're glad that we got rid of them before the Oran Reef Ooze started doing nasty things. But... oh, you got 6 mana Sorin in there. Nice. Massacre Worm, sure. Rakdos, Lord of Riots. Love it. Oh, Binding the Old Gods. Don't be like that. Fire Emancipation? Furnace of Wrath? Oh my gosh. Dictate of the Twin Gods? You're speaking my language. Love it. Love it. Reindeer lost its tail. Where would it go for a new one? The retail shop, of course. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Yeah. Obsidian cracks in here for 4. Howling Mine. Draws a card. And Void Rend shows up. How do we feel about these things? Let's actually just try and get a clock down. The Ab Nixilis is going to draw our opponent some cards. But I think that's okay, because it also is going to, you know, start the process of killing them. And that's pretty okay. Yep. Has the deck won it all? Great Godam. We're currently undefeated, Great Godam. And we're on, is this match 4? Yes, we donated an extra turn and still got the win. Wait, did we lose? When did we lose? Hold on. All right, I gotta check the results. Because I don't doubt that you're right. I doubt my memory before I doubt my chat. Because I love you all. But, you know. Oh, goblins. Oh, yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right. But see, that game meant so little to me that I thought, you know, that one doesn't even count, right? Isn't that right? All right. Yeah, let's Void Rend first, I guess. And then She is Old and Red. Or is it just Kaya? Whatever. She is Old and Red. Come on down. Get him. Get him. Power word kill. Darn it. All right. Goblins don't exist. See, exactly, Iron. Goblins are imaginative. They're also imaginative, but they're made up. They're illusions. They're figments of your imagination. They're imaginary. That's the word. Thank you, Gemini. Well,
this will be child's play.
we will pay. And play a land. Do we Quetzal here? Let's let him use a removal spell first. Odin is about to come out? Sounds great, Tom. God Prince Jester, how was your day, my friend? Gnarlid Colony. Okay. Tenured Inkscaster. Yep, doing all the things. You got it. Our turn. Howling Mind draws a card. We get another Void Rend. Don't mind if I do. Well, let's go ahead and exile. You know, cards we don't want to see again. Those ones first and foremost, I think. And... yep, let's get the Doomscar on. Send down a Quetzal. Go on ahead. Quetzal doing its thing. Howling Mine gonna be doing its thing. Oh, because I'm hating on goblins? That's fair. Yeah. Alright, folks. You're never gonna believe this, but our opponent has lots of removal, and they're getting us. They're getting us. Gotta be Poison the Cup, I guess? Casadilla. That's right. So we're gonna need to win this with, like, something else, right? Or in Refus. Okay. Yeah, these things are fine. Oh, how about them apples, huh? Do we slap down a Sheoldred knowing they're just going to poison it? Probably not. Although, maybe? You'd always slap Sheoldred? Alright. Sheoldred, it's slapping time. Get poisoned. Opponent. Does poison. Gonna do some scrying. You got it. That's fair, Irish Wiz. I definitely get that impression from Shielded. I definitely get that impression. Okay. They do all that stuff before the draw step. Smothering Tithe. No treasure made. Extra card drawn. Smothering Tithe. Treasure made. Land drop. Skyclave Shadowcat shows up. Sure. Alright. Void Rend, your Oran Reef Ooze. Do you like when they ask you if you like your game? Yeah, I don't have a problem with it, Charlie Trotter. Like, it's fine. But, you know, I also don't get freaked out about it. Whenever a creature you control the woman counter at dies, draw a card. Wow. I did not read that card, and I should have. Alright, well. Exile, Oran Reef Ooze, and Gnarlid Colony. And Karn's Temporal Sundering. We're going to take the extra turn this time, just for a change of pace, folks. And pass the turn. We draw a card. We draw a card. Well, I mean, these things are good to do. Supreme Verdict, sure. Kaya the Inexorable. Now we're talking, folks. Now we're talking. Yeah, baby. Kaya. Going to exile, I guess. Poison the Cup. Power Word kill. And they have 10 cards exiled. Alright. 15% frowny faces, print more Oko. I mean, I guess, yeah. Why do you have Kaya in this deck? Irish Wiz, because this deck is built by chat. And chat wanted Kaya. There is precisely one Kaya the Inexorable. In fairness, we do need ways of winning the game. And Kaya's emblem absolutely wins the game, and it ultimates relatively quickly. Why are we not in ranked? Probably for good reason. Howling Mind. It's a farewell. Don't mind if I do. All creatures, all graveyards. That was a very smart joke. I'm impressed. All right, well. Kaya Orzhov Usurper. GG. Got him! Yeah, we'll keep it. We will need another mana source of some variety. Search for Skanta does show up. Very nice. Duress. Well, you have options, opponent. You have options. Indeed. You take... Just search for Skanta? It's gotta be search for Skanta. There's no way that any of these others get taken, right? They're too redundant. Unless maybe they're literally like 80, you know, they're a 95% creature deck or something, and they just can't beat this many board sweepers. Or that. Interesting. Farewell? I wonder if they're an enchantment deck. Maybe they're running the combo Whatever the heck that thing is called. What is that thing called? 9 Lives Solemnity. That would be wild. Farewell is a good card to have when your opponent's running 9 Lives Solemnity. BD Hum. Okay. Paradise Druid, Paradise Druid. I mean, we are going to need a tap land, an untapped land here, I guess. That'll do, pig. That'll do. We get another one, too. Well, we don't want them to have 7 mana unhindered, so there you go. Get rid of all that. And Plains shows up. Bell and the Lovestruck Beast. Yeah, I think that's the card we want. Is Hinder legal? I don't think it is. But, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And, you know, what can I say? We're living that hindering life, you know? Glorious Sunrise. That's a good one. And Lovestruck Beast. You gonna put a counter on that thing? No, they're just gonna gain some life. Yeah. Send away the land, draw Doomscar and Rafine's Tower. All right. I guess we're just gonna slow roll for a bit. Howling Mine, draw them cards. Yeah, gonna have lots and lots of mana. If they want it. Yeah, sure enough. Adding 3 green there. 9 mana? Yeah, Ugin. Oh my goodness. Good lord. Minus X equals 2? They do. Minus X equals 2. Lose their bell. We draw extra cards. Smothering Tithe shows up. This is awkward. All right, let's Smothering Tithe. And pass. I'm afraid of that Ugin, no doubt. Our opponent does pay, giving us no treasures. Sure. Have we faced off against, like, all green-black decks the last several decks? So we faced off against... I mean, I guess the one was Bant, because it was a small creature deck. Then green-black, then green-black, then Abzan. Which is not ideal when we're dealing with permanents that we want to stay on the battlefield. Green and black is the ones that gets to handle those permanents, right? So, our opponent did kind of take the bait there. And they minused on our Smothering Tithe. So now, Sheoldred is on the board. They draw a bunch of extra cards. They take a bunch of extra damage. We would really like it to survive, though we did just have them draw 3 cards. The Great Hen shows up. Alright, well, that's scary. It does draw them extra cards, though, which is kind of the goal of this deck, is getting them to draw cards. So. Oh my goodness. Hey. Land. Another Howling Mine. No! Unfortunately, I think we've got to go for it. I'm not particularly thrilled about it, but... Alright. Well, Sheoldred comes down. Goes after the things. Is it fair? No, glad you made it. Good to see ya. Why do I like games so much? It's a great question. I am pretty passionate about games in general. And I think it was because there wasn't a lot to do where I grew up. So I wasn't able to do a ton of other things, but gaming was there for me, you know? But playing games with our heart? No. Not gonna happen. I am going to continue playing games with your heart. Consider yourself warned. Alright, opponent loses some more life. Beanstalk Giant goes and finds a land. It's a plains. Gonna be all tap for green, green, green. Just gonna gain some more life. Try and stay in the game. Yep, just staying in the game. These things are reasonable. Hey, Void Run. There we go. And Kaya. Hey, don't mind if I do. Alright, so first and foremost. Kaya. Or, Ugin. Not Kaya. The opposite of Kaya. Ugin. Secondarily. I think we just Kaya plus on Sheoldred. And then Howling Mine again. No attacks. Hang on. Cranberry Coca-Cola. Glad you made it. Good to see you. John wiled away many an hour playing with some string and a cool stick he found in his backyard. Great God, no kappa. I played with sticks more often than I played with any other thing. Like, not close. It's not, yeah, legit. It's not even close. Like, I played with sticks probably twice as much as the next toy. No, darn it! Ugh. X equals 5. BD hum. The good news is that does get rid of those glorious sunrises, which is... And those things are annoying. Kenrith comes down. Are they... They're not. Exiling. With Ugin. Oh my. I mean, that's great news for us, folks. That is great news for us. Just X equals 4. Do they have red mana to give haste? Okay. BD hum. Lots and lots of mana to work with, no doubt. Running out of cards, though. 30 is all that's left. Howling Mine, Howling Mine, Howling Mine. So, go after Ugin. Then, Doomscar. Smothering Tithe. Sheoldred. Kaya. Kaya now at very, very dangerous levels. Opponent immediately taps the Great Henge to gain life. I don't understand why they would do that. Like, they're not in that much danger. Oh, no. They paid it, or they were paying for the not giving us treasures thing. Okay. I was like, man, that's wild. Kind of surprised at all of this not giving treasure-ness. Do they have that many options? What is going on? Used to play soccer with small rocks or milk cartons? Yeah, there you go. I don't need this distraction, she says. Okay. Down to 7. I'm probably going to be gaining some life here is my best guess. And draws a card? Oh my goodness, that's brave! Hey! And start on Deserted Beach. Let's see if we have another green-black deck or artifact deck. Oh my goodness, it's slivers. Not sure if that's good or bad, but at least it's something different. How was Snap? We had a great time, Golden Raiders. We had a great time. No laments. What are you playing currently, Golden Raiders? Herald's Horn on Sliver. Needs 2 mana ramp, SkySR. I could definitely agree with that. We are very consistently behind. So actually we need to save that, right? No, let's just get that thing out of here. It is possible for them to go crazy this turn, but if they do, we just Doomscar, because going crazy would entail tapping all the slivers that they're putting out. Right? So as long as we can hold up Go for the Throat in the future, we should be okay. I guess. Come on down, going up. And pass, see what our opponent does. They could be running, oh my gosh, actually. They're probably running the sliver that gives all slivers indestructible, right? So that's not ideal. Faceless Agent gets in at Kaya. We do get a land, thank heavens. Doomscar. And pass the turn, go back up to 18. Our cards are Hulk, Hobgoblin, and honestly, nothing is more satisfying than giving your opponent a -8 and filling up the last card slot. Oh my gosh, right? Sounds great. Well, Smothering Tithe. Going up. Keep gaining some life. Enters tapped. We very well needed it Farewell this turn, which is why I didn't go with Shieldred. Although, in general, I would rather have Shieldred than Smothering Tithe. Opponent takes their draw step. Has to decide whether or not they're going to pay. They do. No treasure for us. Kind of bummed about that, actually. We were hoping they might give us treasure so that we could farewell at will. Striking Sliver shows up. And then everybody goes at Kaya. Does indeed do that thing. And we get the turn back. Oh. Okay. Well, Shieldred. Going up on a Mana Weft Sliver. Sliver. Don't mind if I do. King dee. Going to give us a treasure this time? No. Gonna pay. Gonna lose some life. Goes straight to combat. Straight through combat. Goes to the forest and another Mana Weft Sliver and scoops them up. Top notch folks there. Dry Disruption, gonna start off as our land drop on 1. And probably get shocked in to a Howling Mine on 2. Opponent goes to Swiftfoot Boots. Oh my. Alright, Howling Mine, you're gonna need to draw us into some lands, okay? Please. You can't in Cube. It's like, you know, there aren't even that many commons. And I have to pay real money to do it, to draft. So that isn't one I'd really find fun. Like, if somebody wanted to be like, hey, here's 20 bucks. Pauper Stipulation in Cube, I'd run it. But, like, you know, it would be tough. All right, well, Narset into Narset. Howling Mine. Opponent doesn't get to draw their extra card. So at least this time, Howling Mine isn't refilling our opponent's hand faster than it refills ours. So there's that. They are a bit expensive, Zephyr. Admittedly, as long as you're good enough, then they can refund an even profit, right? And when I'm drafting the Arena Cube, I almost always, on the season, come out ahead. So I'm not complaining about it, but like, when someone's like, hey, I want you to run this stipulation, that's going to be bad. Like, I'm not worked up about wins and losses in general, or really at all, but it is like, here, I want you to light $5 on fire for my entertainment, which is fine, but like, you know, I need a good enough reason to do that thing. You know what I mean? So, as long as we come up with it, a good enough reason that is, I will do it. Don't have... a land drop for this turn, and don't have double black yet, which is not ideal. All right. Wolfman going to kill our Narset. Thinking about it. 4 cards in hand. Akiri, Fearless Voyager, shows up. Does gain indestructible. Okay. Well, Howling Mine. Hey, we do get an untapped land. Thank heavens. All right. Yes. Thank heavens. So, I think it's just going to be Narset, Howling Mine, but don't tick up. Or don't tick down, I mean. Just leave Narset at 5 loyalty. All right, Howling Mine triggers. Yeah. Indeed, Poseidon. We are trying to do Howling Mine and Sheoldred stuff. We do not yet have a second black source. There are a lot in the deck. A little awkward. All right, Borrowed Time. Goes after Narset. That's actually fantastic. Because we can fare well next turn for enchantments and creatures. Yeah. Artifacts are tempting, but I don't think that's where we want to be. Howling Mine. Howling Mine. Emergency Powers. Yeah. Still no second black source somehow. Enchantments and creatures. Fighter Class going to go away. Borrowed Time going to go away. Akiri going to go away. There are going to be several equipment left on the battlefield here. Including one that gives haste, which is awkward when you have a Planeswalker, you know? But fortunately, our opponent is not drawing a million cards a turn. That has been helpful so far. Narset definitely pulling its weight. At least this game, right? Halvar comes down. Swiftfoot Boots goes on Halvar. And gets in and kills our Narset. Unfortunate. Okay. Still no other black source. All right, there's a black source. All right. That's good. So, Rafine's Tower, come on down. I would love to Smothering Tithe here and just be greedy. But I definitely think that's the wrong thing. So we're going to Supreme Verdict Portal. Because we could easily die. Yeah, I agree, Zephyrno. Admittedly, I am on the record. If I could remove one card from existence, not ban it. No. But like make it so this card was never printed. It would be Narset. 100%. Narset Part of Veils. Like if I could just snap my fingers and make it go away, I wouldn't even think. This Swiftfoot Boots is really annoying. Howling Mine doing its thing. All right. So yes. Oop, not that. That. Almost grabbed the wrong one. We do that. Oh my gosh. So I think we've got to Void Rend the Swiftfoot Boots. And then go for the Throat, the Icing Death. So that we can hold up Void Rend. Although maybe it was just better to foretell another Doomscar there. Our opponent is drawing cards now. The problem is at 9, I think that stinking Cave of the Frost Dragon is actually really threatening. Yeah, I agree, Namatan. All right. Another Icing Death. Sure. Shadow Spear equips. Yeah. No haste, though, finally. And, hey, there we go. Rafine's Tower. Shattered Sanctum. Underworld Dreams. Okay, we're kind of doing it. Alright, so let's not screw around. Let's just Doomscar. Icing Death. Then it's Sheoldred and Foretell. All right, your go, Wolfman. Sheoldred now doing work. Life loss, life loss, life loss. At worst, it's an overcosted Shimmer possibility that your opponent has to spend some resources on removal. I mean, yeah. I agree. It's very, very strong. All right, down to 14. I mean, this emergency powers is looking awfully good here if we get to keep our Sheoldred around. Because, you know, lethal is quite tempting here. All right, well, not going to be lethal. Because they have their own Doomscar. That's fine. We do have Underworld Dreams, though. So, we could, like, Deserted Beach, Underworld Dreams, Emergency Powers. I mean, okay. Do we just go for it? The deal is it doesn't gain us any life. And we might just die to that Swiftfoot Boots. Sure, they take 7 damage, but 7 damage isn't enough. I think we might have to leave up Void Rend. So we go with Underworld Dreams, Smothering Tithe, Void Rend. And then now we can, oh no, not that. I already made a land drop, that's right. Now we can Void Rend the Swiftfoot Boots at the very least, right? Get a treasure. We get a treasure. We get a treasure. I assume they're still giving us treasures. Notably, Void Rend is non-land permanent, so if they can find a way for Cave of the Frost Dragon to grow enough to kill us, it doesn't have Summoning Sickness. Fighter class. Okay. Yeah. So then next turn, as long as we get an untapped land... No, I guess we're good. We just Sheoldred next turn and emergency powers, right? That's all there is to it. Okay, fighter class levels up. Nahiri comes down. Okay. Just to save a bunch of triggers is all. Alright, Howling Mind, do your things. Yes, yes, yes. Sheoldred. Emergency powers. Hey! Yeah! We did it! Sure. Yeah, we got him.